of Jesus. Amen. 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 Thanks for praying. Thanks for praying. You know, we're just looking at an excellent spirit. And today we want to look at the life of Noah. The life of Noah. And Noah was born, and we start the story of Noah from where we stopped with Enoch, because Noah came 2 generations after Enoch. Enoch gave birth to Lamech, and I think Enoch or Methuselah, one of them gave birth to Lamech, and Lamech gave birth to Noah. And we'll look at the life of Noah. The first thing that occurs or each one for Noah is in verse 28, Genesis 20. It's about some Lamech saw in Noah the comfort for all the trouble they were going through because of the curse that God caused the ground because of the sin of man. There was a lot of tilling. The ground was not yielding as God originally programmed it to. They had to till the land. They had to labor more to get fruit out of the land. And when Noah was born, Lamech saw him as a consolation, as something that in him showed that God was comforting them in one sense or the other. Whatever it is that he saw in Noah was just the same thing that Moses' parents saw in Moses. Moses' day, they were supposed to kill them, but they saw that we can't kill this one. There's something special about this one. It's not just an ordinary child, and it's not something that is visible with the ordinary eye. It's something that you just see. Something inside of you, the Noah inside of you is saying, there is more. There is more. I don't understand it, but there is more, and that's what we call intuition. Intuition. You're getting some direction from deep within you, from the invisible realm. It doesn't necessarily make sense to your carnal senses, but it makes sense to your heart, to your spirit, to your inner being, right? And that's one thing we saw also coming into the life of Noah himself, because Noah had an encounter with God concerning the flood. Coming into Noah, he just tells you it was someone which Noah also typified, someone who listened to the voice within, right? For you to have an excellent spirit, you have to be one that listens to the voice within, the voice of heaven, right? What is God saying in every situation, in every circumstance, right? Jesus Christ says, I do nothing except as I see the Father do. Jesus Christ says, I look to the Father. What is the Father doing? I do the same. The Father is walking, I walk. The Father rests, I rest. The Father is walking in this area, I walk in that area. He says, I walk in step with God, right? That stays probably on the spiritual, I'll have called it the religious realm, but we're not talking about religion, but maybe we'll call it in our walk with God. But it's not just in our walk with God, it's in every area of our life. What is heaven saying about that which I am getting into? Because if I walk out of step with heaven, I cannot succeed. Success is walking in step with heaven. And all the kings of old and today know that. That's why they consult priests and say, what is the spirit realm saying? What is the oracle saying concerning this thing I'm about to do? Because you understand that you cannot win against the invisible realm. You want to be in step with the invisible realm, even though everything you are doing is seemingly executed in the visible realm. But whether you win or lose is decided in the invisible realm. So someone with an excellent spirit is someone who walks seamlessly, because that person is not struggling against the will of God, against the counsel of nature, against the counsel of the universe, right? His rhythm in the scheme of things of life. So it's almost like he's walking in harmony with the time and season that he or she finds himself, right? That is what you call an excellent spirit. An excellent spirit is not someone that is struggling out of season or out of place, out of the right setting, but understands times and seasons, because the ears are open to what is being said in the invisible realm. What is my spirit telling me? What is my intuition directing me towards? But my time is over and I'm going to have to stop here, as much as I have a lot to say on Noah, but I'll put that in writing and I'll post. Anyways, I need to stop here. Auntie Beauty, anything you want to add?
No.
Auntie Beauty,
No, it's all good.
to add? All right, great. Thank you.
Hello.
Great. Thanks for having you. I can hear you. I heard you. Thanks for having you.
God bless.
And we thank God for your internet. At least it's better than yesterday. All right. So we're just going to close it there. Let me release you and have a great remaining of the afternoon. See you tomorrow, God willing.
Amen. Shalom.